This is a general channel update for the rest of 2024, what to expect in 2025, and a recap. Over the last year and a half, I've published a variety of content trying to figure out what I wanted to do with this channel. I first began consistently posting Path of Exile content around June, July of 2023. The first several videos I uploaded had no intent on creating or working on a YouTube channel. They were simply links for friends who currently don't live around me anymore, and they were tossed in Discord for just to share with each other. And there were no thumbs, there's no editing, there's just a straight video upload, short clip, and they would be tossed in Discord. I had a few people over time start asking for explanations or providing suggestions, and I kind of use this as a reason to teach myself the basics of video editing. I currently have over 9,000 hours in Path of Exile, and have published 285 videos, of which the majority are Path of Exile related. Path of Exile is not the only game I play, it's just one of the games I really like to play. There's a variety, but most of them involve some RPG element or they're heavily story driven, and most of them, but not all of them, are single player games. Over the past year and a half, I've completed 2 video game playthroughs, one for Black Mesa, the remake of Half-Life 1, and the other, which I finished just a couple days ago, being Dungeon Siege 1. I've published several videos on other games such as Last Epoch, Magic the Gathering Arena, as well as some other content on things like Magic the Gathering booster box openings, and a couple other various games over time. I started playing Path of Exile in early 2019. That would be the beginning of Synthesis League, and I've been playing ever since. There is a massive knowledge gap between a person who started playing in 2019 compared to a person that started playing in 2013 when the game initially debuted. Technically, I started in 2013, and I'd forgotten about this. I logged in when I started Synthesis League, which was the first thing I'd tried in a while, and found that I had characters there, characters from a very long time ago. I played the game when it first came out and did not care for it, and switched back to playing Diablo 3 and Torchlight 2 at the time. Skipping back, once I started playing Path of Exile in the Synthesis League, I basically didn't stop. It took me about 3 years from that point to really figure out I was going in the game. I didn't really go over build guides. I kind of just wanted to do my own thing to learn the game. And I think that's half the fun of it. There's so much complexity and depth to the game. It's like a giant puzzle trying to figure everything out. I'm not saying I didn't read anything, because you have to read and you have to look stuff up to find information. There's tons of it in the game. And there were 6 years of content. And by the time I got competent with it, or felt competent with the game, there was 9 years of content, and which made it even more complex. But this is one of the reasons I'm really excited actually about the release of Path of Exile 2 tomorrow. I am finally on even footing with everyone else. I'm really looking forward to it as a whole. I don't think I've been this excited about a video game since probably World of Warcraft Wrath of the Lich King's release. Over the next several days, you're going to see a content switch on this channel, which is to be expected, as the content will be switching from Path of Exile 1 to Path of Exile 2. Additionally, there's going to be content for Baldur's Gate 3, and I'm currently doing a playthrough of Space Marines 2, which has been a blast to play so far. In terms of content, you can probably expect a video to come out about every 2 to 3 days on average. Previously, I had attempted to film several videos for Magic the Gathering booster box openings, and I realistically just didn't have the right tools to do this and make it look well. I do. and that's going to be the focus of shorts on this channel, is going to be Magic the Gathering pack openings and Pokemon pack openings. I've been playing both games for a very long time, and I greatly enjoy both of them. I'm planning on uploading one a day of each pack for the entirety of 2025. I'm also planning on doing a couple giveaways with some trading cards. Lastly, I want to start publishing content for D&D and tabletop RPGs. I've been creating content for D&D for the better part of 20 years, but none of the content is published. It's all written in notebooks, binders, and in order to do this, it requires me to teach myself just a bunch of new skills, and that's done through trial and error, and it takes a lot of time. It's also generally nerve-wracking. These creations just take a lot of time as a whole, and they involve learning a lot of new skills in order to make things look nice and presentable. Over the next year, I plan to practice and work on this process as often as possible, if not every day, including creating publications, writing, and editing, in order just to increase my overall skill in this area. Any content related to this will be published as completed. I have no intent on rushing this. The first of these publications should be out within 24 hours of the release of this video. The last thing I wanted to say is I do appreciate all the comments and feedback I've gotten over the last year and a half, and just saying in general, thanks for watching. Appreciate it.